It's time to talk about one of the most strange and confusing mysteries in Germany. A boy that seemed to come from nowhere, unable to speak and shrouded in confusion. It's time to talk about Kasper Hauser. Kasper Hauser was said to be born on October 7th, 1812. At least that's what one of the letters said when they were discovered on his person when he was found wandering around Nuremberg on May 26th, 1828. There were two letters given to Kasper, presumably by his mother. The first letter had two sentences. It read, "From the Bavarian border, the place is unnamed." That's all it said. The second letter went on to explain that his name was Kasper and that he was taught how to read, write, and the Christian religion, but he was never allowed to step foot outside of his house. When asked questions about who he was, Kasper responded in only one of two ways. The first was a memorized sentence. "I want to be a cavalryman like my father before me." The second was horse. Any other info he would ask about, he would end up crying or just saying, "I don't know." He appeared to be around 16 years old. Upon seeing his limited ability to read, speak, and write, they did what they thought was best. Yeah, they sent him to prison for 2 months. Talk about hospitality. As time went on, they taught him how to speak, and he was able to give a tragic account of where he had come from. He had said he spent his childhood in a solitary, dark cell. He found food and water next to the bed every morning, but some days the water would be drugged. When he awoke from being drugged, the hay in his bed was changed and his hair and nails were cut. The only person he recalled seeing was a masked man who visited him shortly before he was released. The man taught him to write his name, walk, and recite some key phrases. He was then turned over to a schoolmaster, and the citizens donated to keep him in education. He discovered an affinity for drawing and appeared to flourish in the newfound environment. Then, mysteriously, on October 17th, 1829, he was discovered in a cellar bleeding from a head wound. He said he was sitting in an outhouse when he was attacked by a hooded figure who said, "You still have to die before you can leave the city of Nuremberg." The strange attacks did not stop there. On December 14th, 1833, he staggered into the house with a deep chest wound. He said he was stabbed by a stranger who was handing him a purse. As he deteriorated, he muttered incoherently about writing with pencil and then succumbed to his wounds 3 days later. The mystery of Kasper goes even deeper than I can fit into one video. If you would like a full video, leave a like and a follow. I'm Happy Jester History, and I will see you in the next year.